So last week happened. All right. Oh my god. I I went through all the games of last week, agonized over how bad I did. I said last week was an easy week. I was wrong. It made me question if I knew football at all. Let me tell you my record. 4-12. I had four right. Four. You know how impressive that actually is to get 12 wrong? I don't think I've ever done that bad ever since I've done the weekly picks. I don't think I've ever gotten more than like 10 or 11 wrong. Getting 12 wrong week one? Okay. Oh, this week's going to be better. This week is going to be better. I have a better understanding on who actually is there to play football and who wants to be the Colts. Who wants to be the Colts? Honestly, how do you lose to the Texans? Better yet, how do the Broncos lose to the Seahawks, who don't even have a real good quarterback? They have Geno Smith. Anyway, I'm getting off track, upset, all the usual. So anyway, I'm gonna do better this week, and it's gonna start with week 2, Thursday night football game. Chargers, Chiefs. This is an easy one. I, for some reason, thought that the Chiefs were going to not do well at the beginning of the year like they usually do, and I was super wrong. Chargers, I said that they're a dangerous team, and for some reason, I picked the Raiders. This one, I'm also going to not pick the Chargers. I'm going to pick the Chiefs. If the Chiefs lose this game and I start off 0-1 again, so help me, Chiefs are winning this game. They got it. It's a home game. We could take a look at the stats here. It's a home game. Keenan Allen might be out. I mean, it's the Chiefs' game to win. Next, we have one of the greatest old school rivalries of the 2000s. Patriots Steelers. Now, Steelers, they shocked me. I'm not going to lie. They beat the team I picked to win the Super Bowl this year, the Bengals. Patriots did exactly what I thought they were going to do, and they lost to the Dolphins. Now, a lot of people might be like, how do they lose to the Dolphins? It's a division game. Crazy stuff happens in division games, doesn't it, Green Bay? Anyway, I feel like Patriots, they're a good team. Steelers, I think, impressed me enough to pick the Steelers. It's one I worry about, though. Because Steelers, they can look good one week and then look absolutely trash the next week. So, we're going to hope for that. Next game, two teams I honestly I picked against and they made me pay. I feel like the Giants, though, actually impressed me. I think the Panthers got actually lucky. Therefore, I'm going to pick the team I think is better, and for the first time in a long time, the New York Giants will be 2-0 as long as my predictions are correct. I'm picking the Giants. Giants. All right. Next, we got the Jets and the Browns. Now, Browns. They got lucky. And the Jets, I'm gonna be honest, I feel bad for them because they had to go against the Ravens. And that was just not a winnable situation. Against the Browns, oh man. Oh, wait, the Browns won last week. The Panthers lost. My bad. Panthers didn't get lucky. The Browns got lucky. The Jets got unlucky. That's right. So the Browns got lucky. The Jets are unlucky. I'm going to go with the luck. Give me the Browns. Give me the Browns. Browns are going to be 2-0. Giants are going to be 2-0. This is what week 1 has done to us. Speaking of teams that should be 1-0, the Colts somehow lose to what I thought was going to be literally the second worst team in the NFL this year, the Texans. Going up against the Jaguars, who did Jaguar things and lost their game. I still think Colts are still a better team than the Jaguars, even if it's by one team. They're one team better than the Jaguars. Give me the Colts. Colts, don't let me down this week. I swear to goodness. All right, Dolphins and the Ravens. Now, both teams coming off huge wins. One a little bit more impressive than the other one. Dolphins obviously more impressive, beating the Patriots in the division game. Ravens, though, I felt looked like the old Ravens, and I feel like Lamar is really fighting to get paid, and I believe he will get paid. I can't see the Ravens not wanting to pay Lamar Jackson. That just sounds crazy to me. As far as who's going to win this game, honestly, I'm going to pick the Ravens. I think the Dolphins are, like I said last week, they do good against Patriots. Other than that, it's kind of, up in the air. The Saints and the Buccaneers. Saints barely winning their game last week. And, I mean, it was close. A lot closer than I feel like it should have been. Yes, it's a division game. This is also going to be a division game. I don't think this one's going to be close, though. Bucks are on fire this year. A lot of people are picking them to win the Super Bowl this year, and honestly, it's hard to say that they're not. Bucks are winning this game after destroying the Cowboys. Stupid Cowboys. I picked you. I'm never going to pick them again. Well, we'll see. Give me the Bucks. Bucks win. I don't even want to talk about this one. Lions. People are saying, they fought hard to get back in the game. I feel like that was garbage time. I feel like Philly let off the gas, and Lions were able to take as much advantage as they could, and it wasn't enough. And honestly, I was disappointed with our defense. I was very, very impressed with our run, though. Our run offense, absolutely stellar, and especially against Philadelphia, who I feel like has a pretty good defense this year. That was really good. The Commanders, they came off a win. Do I think the Commanders are any good? Honestly, no. I feel like the Lions are actually better than the Commanders. I feel like Hawkinson will get more pressure. He had a lot of trouble against the mobile quarterback, which is understandable. Also going against one of the best guards in the game, Justin Lane. So I feel like the Lions actually could win this game. If they lose again, I don't think I'll pick them ever again. I'm going to pick the Lions. If they lose this game, though, they're going to make me lose a lot of confidence. I picked them to go 10-7 with a home playoff victory this year. I'm already skeptical on what I have said and almost regretful of what I said. I feel like I drank the Kool-Aid on them, and it's very sad. Very sad. But that's okay. I'm picking the Lions, so win that game. They can do it. They can do it. Next up, we got Seahawks and the 49ers. Now, Seahawks, what the heck? I did not expect them to win many games this year, let alone win the first game against their old quarterback, who is quite possibly always in the MVP chats. I don't think he's going to be this year. Russell Wilson obviously did some kind of ritual to not do well in football this year. So, 49ers lost to the Bears, and I picked them. I almost want to pick the Seahawks just because I feel like the 49ers are so bad. I can't, though. I have to pick the 49ers. I have to go with my gut and say that the Seahawks are garbage like I thought they would be, and just hope for the best. Now, next one. Next one's an interesting one. Yes, the Rams did let me down in game 1 of last week, Thursday night, but it was against the Rams. The Rams are scary. They're not just scary, they're scary good. They are a playoff team, 100%. Like, chalk them up 1-2. It's just they're either going to be number 1 overall or number 2 overall. And that's just not even in their division. It's an NFL. They are a good team. Falcons are not a good team. They blew another lead this week, didn't they? It's crazy. Lost to the division rivals Saints, who they usually do play really well against, almost like the Dolphins against the Patriots. But this is not the Saints who are struggling, I feel, this year. This is against the Rams, who are on the decline from last year, but are still really good. Still, I believe, a playoff team, and the Falcons are just not. So I'm going to pick the Rams. Next, we have the Cardinals, who, I'm not going to lie, they let me down, but it was against the Chiefs. Now this week, it's against the Raiders, who also let me down. It was a close game, but the Raiders let me down. Honestly, that one was a 50-50 pick for me. I could have picked either one and felt comfortable knowing it could have gone either way. I'm going to pick the Cardinals on this one. I feel like Cardinals are almost in the same situation as the Rams were. They're playing a playoff team, and this week they are not. Cardinals. I'm picking them. The Texans and the Broncos. Oh, man. Woo! Do I pick? I actually had a conversation with my leader at work. Who do I pick for this game? Do I go with my initial gut feeling of the Texans being a garbage team? Or do I go with what I saw last week and see that the Broncos are a garbage team? It is really hard to pick from because, honestly, the Broncos did not lose like the Rams or the Cardinals. They didn't lose to a playoff team. They lost to a team I feel like is going to be last place. The Texans, I thought, were going to be second last place. But they ended up beating the Colts somehow. Do they do that magic again against the Broncos? Honestly, I don't think so. I think the Broncos win this game. But Broncos, you are in the same boat as the Lions. If you lose this game, I will never pick you again. The Bengals and the Cowboys. Oh, man. I'm so glad this is a later game just for the off chance that we could see it. I am hoping they play the Bengals and the Cowboys because you know what? Bengals had a tough break last week. Cowboys might be able to get him to what's his name? Joe Burrow. They might be able to sack him a few times. I just don't think that their offense is any how do you say it? Good. So, I'm picking the Bengals to win this game, and I am very excited to see the Cowboys lose again. Speaking of excited to see teams lose, do I dare? Do I dare pick the Bears to defeat the Packers Sunday Night Football? Packers going 0-2 for the first time since I believe Aaron Rodgers got injured. I don't know. I really want to pick the Bears. Unfortunately, it would hurt the Lions, and it would hurt just the Lions. I would love to see Green Bay Packers last place in the division, though. It would be so funny for me. Also, it would set up a great matchup for when the Vikings take on the Bears. Oh, man. Do I dare? Do I dare? I don't think that the Bears have a better defense than the Vikings. Also, Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears, so I can't. In fairness, I would love to pick the Bears. But I am going to pick the Packers to win this game. I will not be upset if I'm wrong on this one, though. I will not. I wasn't upset last week. I won't be upset this week, to be honest. So, now we move on to the double Monday night games. First game, oh man, we got the Tennessee Titans going up against the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills are 100% winning this game. I honestly feel like they could go 17-0. They are absolutely killing it this year. Did I say 17-0? 16-0. Or whatever. It is 17-0, right? Yeah. 18? 17-0. I feel like they could go 17-0. I'm going to pick the Bills. Unless if something absolutely crazy happens. Jared Allen gets hurt. I just don't see the Bills losing. They were impressive last week. And I knew they were a good team. I kind of underrated them last week with I think they're a good team. I just don't know about Allen as their quarterback. I was wrong. They are just a great team. Yeah, give me the Bills. Easy pick. Then, man, this should be a good game. Now, Eagles kind of fell off late in the Lions game, but I honestly think they were on cruise control. Vikings absolutely crushed the Green Bay Packers. Now, obviously, Eagles have a better offense, I believe, than the Green Bay Packers. Really, they only have Aaron Rodgers and Lazard. Other than that, they don't really have anything for Packers. Eagles, however, have A.J. Brown, and that dude is a difference maker. But the Vikings also have Jefferson. So it's kind of this is a 50-50, I think. I honestly feel like it could go either way. I'm going to go with the home team, though, and I'm going to go with the Eagles. I feel like Eagles can go 2-0 and keep pace with the Giants. So, those are my week 2 picks. Hopefully, it goes a little better than week 1. Hopefully. Please go better than week 1. It'll be hard to do worse. Honestly, with these games, I know I said week 1 was kind of easy to pick. I think week 2 is a little bit easier, especially knowing how every team has been playing. Like the Colts, playing like garbage. Lions face the Vikings. Week 3. Good Lord. The Vikings? Oh, no. I was going to say that the Vikings have 3 division games in a row. That is insane. They don't. Eagles taking on the Commanders. Interesting. Oh, man. There's a lot of good games. Next week, I think, is actually going to be a lot harder to pick. Look at this. Look at these games. Even this one, like, Giants and the Cowboys. Obviously, I would have picked the Cowboys if, Dak Prescott was playing, but he is out. Falcons, Seahawks, like, who do I pick? That one's kind of easy, I feel. That one's kind of easy too, unfortunately. But we'll see. Maybe the Lions will surprise you. Anyway, those are my picks. Feel free to shoot your own picks down in the comments. And I will see you guys next time.